Have you ever heard of Zamora, California? We are north of Sacramento today and we're talking about matchbook. Let's get it. Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20 that's punching above its weight class. Hey, what up, everybody? Whew, I am so happy it's the end of the week. It's Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. And we're talking about Wine Sale of the Week this week. I have a really cool bottle from a really cool spot in California, and I'm looking forward to breaking this down for you. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope this is the perfect episode to get you into the weekend. This weekend, we got this thing when it has a gift from her job for photos for, like a family photo, I guess, thing. And we decided we're going to do that for the holidays. So we're going to take pictures. And I don't know how I feel about it, but it should be fun. I'm just, I'm not really a picture person, but we have a kid now. So I guess all the rules that I had before get turned on their head, and I'm just trying to navigate through it. It is what it is, But anyway, let's get into the wine today. Today we're talking about matchbook Malbec, right? You know how I feel about Malbec. This is a really different area, though. This is Zamora, California, Dunnigan Hills, and this is the matchbook. Matchbook is a family-owned vineyard. They actually own a bunch of different labels. Two brothers really started their own like area in California, and this is 30 miles north of Sacramento, so it's like in that Sacramento area for wine. So I want to visit this area one of these days. I don't think I've gotten a chance to. I've done Nevada City, but I think that's a little bit further. But I really want to check this place out eventually. And when I got a chance to try to get a wine on the show, I was like, why not, right? So let's see what this Malbec is doing, especially when it's Malbec. You know how I feel about Malbec. So let's get into it. On the nose, so I get blueberries and plum. Juicy plum. There's a blackberry going on here and some flintiness, like a little bit of a kind of a smoky thing on the as a secondary note on the nose. I'm also getting a little bit of floral thing, like violets going on here too. A little bit of shoe leather going on here too. To be specific, I'm thinking of kind of like a newer shoe leather. I'm also getting a black pepper thing going on. And a little bit of coffee grounds going on here too. Let's go ahead and taste it and see if everything's translating to the palate. Yeah, I can dig this. It's rather juicy up front on this approach. This fruit is juicy. It has some length to it. There are some complexities in the mid palate, although it does dip a little bit. But mind you, I just opened this up, so it could be seamless as the air gets into it. But yeah, it does dip a little bit in the third quarter. The fourth quarter, but picks up steam. It's like a really quick dip and it's back to rare form. But it's delicious. This wine is very, very, very delicious. Let's go ahead and taste a little bit more. Let's talk structure on this wine. The acid, I will say, is almost medium plus. It's kind of between medium plus, because there is some acid here, even though there's luscious fruit up front. Tannin is also hovering that medium plus area, kind of tiptoeing that line. This is a very approachable wine, though, because of the juiciness of the fruit up front. The finish is quite long. Let's talk about a little bit how the fruit approaches too. As it hits your palate, you're getting more of kind of that blueberry, blackberry thing up front. As it gets into the second or third quarter, that kind of juicy plum jumps in, along with a little bit of a kind of a tea component on the finish. In the mid palate, you get something herbal pop out, and then it goes away really quickly. Kind of that third between fourth quarter that I was talking about, where it kind of dips a little bit, but it comes right back. I really like the wine. I like this. I like the mouthfeel here. I think it's delicious. I think I'm going to buy more of this, especially for the price. Let me drink a little bit more, make sure I'm not missing anything. It's kind of chewy down down here in the gums, which I dig. I like the complexity of the wine. I like the way it transitions on the palate. Other than the dip, this is a really, really good wine. If I'm scoring this one, I probably got to go Wine Still of the Week. We'll be right back. If you know me, you know I love hats and you know I love wine. So why not do wine-inspired hats? Go check them out on my online store. I have wino hats, brown wino hats, black wino hats, fig hats. I think you'll enjoy it. Cheers, guys. Now back to the show. About 90 points on here. Yeah, I gotta go about 90 points on here, solid. And the deal here is, I got this from Grocery Outlet. Oh, by the way, the vintage is 2020 here. But I got this from Grocery Outlet, and I got it for $6.99. So if that's not a steal, I don't know what is. This thing's punching way above its weight class. I say this is right around, in my opinion, you're looking at about more of a $35 to $45 bottle of wine. And yeah, man, I'm going to buy a case of this. This is really, really good, guys. I hope you guys get a chance to check this out. Other than that, again, I am looking for people who want to get ad space right now with me. I have 2 shows that are getting about 1,000 eyes per view per week. So I have a Wednesday show, which is Wine Wednesday, and I have the Wine Still of the Week, which is the one I'm doing right now on Fridays that I've posted. I get about 1,000 eyes on both shows throughout all my platforms. So if you get an ad there, you're getting it. Right now, if you start off early, you're getting it at a discount. But on top of that, you're getting eyes on your product. So with that in mind, hit me up in DM if you're interested. It's 15 to 20 second ad space. And just let me know if you're interested, and we can talk numbers and all that stuff, because I'm very competitive. Also, I have another show that's coming up really quickly. I'm actually shooting the full season out right now, and I'm going to put it out throughout every week. This is something that I think is going to be a little bit more of a pilot style. I will be actually dropping a pilot very soon about it. So if you're interested in being part of that and getting, if you're a small business and want to get an ad space on that, please hit me up in the DM, and I'll be happy to, shoot you some information. Other than that, guys, question of the day, in California, this is a good one. I've never asked this. Malbec has actually grown throughout California. I mean, I've had some from Sonoma, I've had some from Napa, now from Zamora. I've had some from Gilroy down to Paso Robles. Where do you think, and Livermore too, where do you think the best Malbec is grown in California? And if you have a label that backs that up, I would love to hear it. Put it in the comment section. Guys, thank you for listening to me talk about wine and taste it. And guys, until next time, cheers.